Landon was our number 2 runner. He also qualified for NCCA Nationals, which was in Houghton, New York. A lovely drive in the winter. Cameron also ran very well, and he finished with 3 performances in the top 30 out of all of history, and is the 6th fastest person in school history as well. For track season, we didn't have everybody make the picture, but we had 8 men and 11 women compete for us between indoor and outdoor track. During the indoor season, we had 5 new events for the women that we competed in for the first time, and 2 new ones for the women. Overall, for indoor season, we broke 14 school records. For the outdoor season, we had 3 brand new events on the women's side that we competed in for the first time and broke a total of 21 school records. Riley Richardson is the most accomplished school record breaker in school history. I didn't count the final total, but it's over 20 now. 20 times just broke the school record. Let's see. I got back from NCCA Track Nationals out in Georgia just about a little over an hour ago. Hannah Fredrickson competed on Friday afternoon, and it was a great time. Those 2 get really kooky after you spend a lot of time with them. It was a fun trip, and I'm very proud of everyone who competed. We had a lot of personal bests throughout the season, and had school records being broken in almost every meet, so it was very exciting. We don't have any seniors on cross country or track team, but if you competed for us, please go ahead and stand.
Obviously, I was not here during the season. Can we just go ahead and have any tennis players that are here to go ahead and stand up? Unfortunately, this year, because not having a full roster, they didn't play a full schedule. But I want to recognize Blake Williams. He kind of stepped up as a student coach this year without a coach since the way from the recognize Twigs Reed, because without Twigs they wouldn't have traveled this year. He took them to a couple different matches, so they were able to play at least somewhat of a schedule. And also Jeremy Nelson, because he's helped me out a ton since I got here, and I know he's strung brackets for the guys this year and stuff like that. So it was definitely a team effort to have a season this year. So that's all I have. Thank you, guys.
The golf team a little bit, but before I do that, I want to thank a couple of people. Cliff Hawks, will you please stand up back there? He's our assistant coach, and he volunteered his time. Summer, Moody, right over here. She gets to hear about every practice and how everything didn't go well and how everything went great. So thank you for listening to me all the time. I love you. Next, I'd like to recognize our 1 senior, Matt Hargett. If you'll stand up, Matt. This year's been an interesting year for us on the golf side. I'll say that, and it's all been good. Last year, the men's program, first of all, there's 167 golf programs on the men's side in NAI in the nation. And last year, we ended the season 166 out of 167. So, literally rock bottom. These guys that came in this year, they really took it upon themselves to say, we're not going to be that bad this year. We're gonna take this up. And they did a good job. And so I don't know what the final rankings were, but I know we finished inside the top 150, which is good. I think we finished somewhere around 130. So, good job, guys. The girls program was so bad we didn't even get ranked. So because we didn't have a team. So just to have a team that finished both in the NCCAA regionals and the conference tournament was a huge step forward for our program. So nice job, ladies. The one thing I'm most proud of out of this team, over the course of the year, these guys have grown so much in their spiritual walk, and that's meant the most to me. To see these guys come together, and these ladies come together and really support each other spiritually, and see their walks with Christ grow. It's been an amazing journey this last year, and I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited about what God has for this program and these young men and young women going into the future. And that was kind of a culmination for us when we went as a team on a mission trip to Arizona. These guys really just bonded together. We got some cool work done, and so we did some awesome things. And Colin Duckworth, if you'll stand up really quickly, he made the all-conference team this year. Of course, were great, but they're all eclipsed by how I've seen this team grow in their relationship with Christ and grow together. So, be encouraged by that, guys, and thanks a lot.
For the next award, the Keith Ivers Christian Athlete Award, we will welcome back the 2014 award winner, Austin Penn, and the 2013 award winner, Kristen Regier.
Hello, baseball team. So the Keith Ivers Award is one of the 6 major awards given out by the CCC Athletic Department. It was the first awarded back in the 1988 to 89 school year, and it's one of the awards that can get you into the Hall of Fame here. So, yeah, fun fact.
The award's namesake is Coach Keith Ivers, longtime coach, athletic director, and professor at Central Christian College. He went to be with our Lord this year. Coach Ivers consistently modeled Christian ideals and values, including sportsmanship on the many field and courts he coached upon.
Tonight we will honor both male and female athletes who display the same ideals and values modeled by Coach Ivers, who contributed significantly to the team and performs well in the classroom as well.
Tonight's nominees were selected by their coaches and then voted on by the athletic department. Tonight's female nominees are Haley McMahon, soccer; Lisa Richard, softball; Mayuko Shona, and Tara Kim, softball.
Tonight's male nominees are J.P. Ray, golf; and Jake Maples, soccer.
And the female winner is Haley McMahon.
And the male winner is J.P. Ray.
Thank you for letting me lead when I could and when God gave me the courage to. Thank you for giving me when I was too sassy.
slight correction on that Kristen Regier was the award winner, is my understanding on that. So, up next is our Unsung Hero Award. So would you please welcome up Brandon Lynn.
The Unsung Hero Award is given to a CCC student athlete who contributed significantly to the program, whether on or off the field of play, but did so without glory and recognition. The nominees for this award are selected by the coaches and then voted by the athletic administration and dean of students. Okay, with the nominees for women's basketball, we have Abby Banks. For women's soccer, we have Ray Anderson. For volleyball, we have Robert Richardson. And for women's soccer, we have Lady McMahon. And the winner is Riley Richardson.
Here, Ross, and thanks to my team and my coaches for both track and volleyball. And the man upstairs.
Before we recognize our team highlights of softball and baseball, I also think we need to take some time to celebrate the purchase of our new baseball diamond, Light Capital, or should I say, Tiger Stadium. I'd like to invite our softball coach, Mark Richard, and our baseball coach, D.A. Kramer.
My softball team here today. Where are they? I haven't seen them all. Oh, hey. Thanks for showing up. That's cool. All right. Hey, let me first thank, got some people to thank first. Hal and Kathy Hoxie and Chris Smith for showing me such a wonderful place to be able to be employed, a great place to serve. Thank you very much. The Twigs, of course, did a great job this year. Incredible. Jeremy Nelson and staff, maintenance staff, all the people. You know, I think this is probably on behalf of all the coaches. We're thanking these people, business office, academic office, the admissions, financial aid, Tammy, of course, in the cafeteria, Maggie, and we love Maggie, don't we? And yeah, definitely, let's give Maggie a big hand. I want to personally thank all the coaches, assistants and head coaches, and for helping me through my first year. Every single one of you, thank you very much. And I want to thank the assistant coaches, Dana Dean, Jose Sanchez, and Leah Richard. Thank you very much for a great year. Of course, my beautiful wife, Renee Richard. Thank you very much. This team has endured much, the softball team has endured much. Each of the 11 juniors and seniors came into play exactly the same year 3 years ago. Since then, the players have experienced 3 different coaches, each with his or her unique style, which led to much frustration and confusion as time went on. They are tired of learning new programs. They are tired of learning new coaches. They got tired of another long season. However, this year's teams pulled together through the obstruction. The necessary foundation is noticeable, and we are building for the future success. This team is realizing that an obstacle is only a temporary challenge, and that they are teaming together to confront the difficulties with Christ at the center. This will undoubtedly lead to a successful future in their pursuit of excellence on the field. This season was different and demanding for each player that returned to play this fall. The team was pressed to learn a new system that focused a lot on the details and techniques and strategies and character, along with their dedicated work in the weight room, gym, and on the field. And on the field, they spent hours in the classroom learning the particulars of the unique program. I am grateful for this team's efforts giving me a chance and challenging them with my program. A program based on Christ-like character, excellence, effort, embracing risk, joy, outreach, physical fitness, sisterhood, teamwork, and being a student of the game. This year's team will lose and miss 4 seniors. I'd like those seniors to stand, please. Sydney Nelson, Christine Insua, Kristen Hall, and Jose Sanchez. Please give them a huge round of applause. Thank you so much. On behalf of all of us and the entire team, thank you for your contribution. This year has been filled with injuries and surgeries, physical training, mental training, and spiritual training, and team division and team building. Through all the circumstances, there has been essential learning. The word says in James, when trouble of any kind comes your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy, for you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance is a chance to grow. So let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, lacking nothing. Amen. I wish I could mention all the team members. I wish I had time for that, because I could explain a lot about each one. They're amazing human beings. But tonight, join me in recognizing 3 team members selected to the second team all-conference. Catcher, Sydney Nelson. Infielder, Alyssa Richard. And utility player playing pitcher, first base, second base, third base, and outfield, Casey Krause. This year's team was led by hardworking and dedicated Mandy Jackless. Give her a big round of applause, please. They pulled together to come within 2 wins of tying the single-season win record in school history. Besides our growth as Christian athletes, our biggest accomplishment was sweeping Mac College all 4 games, winning the final 2 games in walk-off fashion in our final at bat. Can I get all the softball team to stand? Please give them a big round of applause.
But I do want to say some things about our team. We had a pretty good year, obviously, record-wise. It's nothing really to holler about. But building from last year to this year, doubling our wins, adding points to our batting average as a team, heading in the right direction, stride-wise, and with a great group. Been blessed to be here 4 years total. We coach guys like Austin Penn. But this group alone, most of you guys know him, has a very different personality at times, a few in general. But it's been the funnest year since I've been here with this group. It's been a pretty good group. Senior-wise, can my seniors stand, please? I just want to say to those guys, most of them, all but one, I think, have been here for 4 years. I'm about to graduate. So that's a big success for our program to have, that many guys, 5 guys come 4 years and graduate from Central. So I've been blessed to be with those guys for 4 years. And then some of our honors this year, in a very tough baseball conference. With the #1 team in the nation for the last 7 weeks in it. It's a pretty blessing to have. Graham Greenbeck was second team all-conference shortstop. Caleb Gorman was second team all-conference center fielder. And then Zane Howard, the guy with the hair, team all-conference second baseman. The one award that one of our guys won this year that I was more impressed with, just because of the guy's kind of story, I'm not going to embarrass him too much. But from last year to this year, that was a complete turnaround for him. And that's Caleb Gorman. He's our first guy in 9 years or so to win a gold glove in center field in conference. So, now everybody stand up now. Next year with a lot of guys coming back and pretty excited about it. So hopefully you guys can come and watch. Thank you.
In a moment, we'll recognize the Coach of the Year. I think one of the best coaches in all of history is UCLA basketball coach, Coach Wooden. One of his players remembered a story about Coach Wooden. And when they played one of their championship games, and it was a had-to-win situation, and the game neared the end, one of the seniors, who had been very critical in their making it to this point, was struggling. Coach Wooden had to take the senior out and put in a substitute. In the end, UCLA won the game, and after the game was done, and you know how it is when the game's done, when there's people trying to ask questions of Coach and trying to get TV, and Coach Wooden left the court. And he'd gone to the locker room, and he found that player, that senior that he had taken out, and he wanted to make sure that that player knew that it was because of him and his hard work that the team was able to make it to where they did that year. And I think it's that sort of care and that sort of love that we see and we expect from our coaches here all the time. And it's with that sort of thing that brings us to where we will award our Coach of the Year. So would you please invite up Coach Twiggs Reed.
I get a great honor of introducing you guys Coach of the Year, and I love what Justin just said. Our coaches are folks that, you heard Tony share, Coach Romero talked about how you have changed their lives. And that's what we talked about this year about leadership. And you guys, as students and as athletes, have changed your coach's life. I don't know if you know that, but they're different people now at the end of this year than they were at the beginning because of the impact that you've had on them. And they're going to be different coaches next year because of each one of you, so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for one of our coaches too, the way they care, the way they love, the way they are here to be committed to you. We talk a lot about leadership, and leadership really is helping to impact lives. And so our coaches, I always call this here at Central, I tell them all the time, we tell them all the time, this is big time. This is as big as it gets. Where else can you go where you have an opportunity to change for eternity lives forever? And our coaches are committed to seeing you guys grow in Christ, are committed to seeing you guys grow as people. I've always said you guys came maybe for this, and we want to give you this. We want to give you a great education, and more than that, we want to help you see Jesus in their lives and in your lives. And so I'm excited about that. So when we talk about Coach of the Year, it's kind of a funny one because, I really truly can see I love each and every one of our coaches. They're great folks, and they really have impacted my life a lot too. But we do have one coach for this year's kind of fun because it was picked by their peers. This wasn't chosen by me, but the coaches together voted by who would be the Coach of the Year to kind of represent what they believe they stand for as we are Christ's image, education, and character. And they are folks that care about you. And so yes, they won a lot on the field, but I think this coach also won a lot off the field and the lives that they've impacted on their own team, other teams as well. So it's a great honor that I introduced to you tonight. Coach of the Year, Scott Fogarty.
Yeah, brother! coaches, we learn from each other. You know, sometimes whether they do something or not, I hear them talk about stuff like, oh, that's a pretty good idea. There's not a whole lot with coaching. You steal a lot from other coaches. When it's other soccer coaching, you steal drills like that. But it really is, you have to love what you do. Because when I became a coach at this level, I played for a coach who coached for 25 years, and I asked him, what advice do you have for me? I was expecting X's and O's and success stuff coaches love. One of the things he said is they're going to let you down on the field, off the field, because you're dealing with 18, 20, 22-year-old kids. But you have to be there for them, you have to love them, and you can't do that if you're in it just for wins. You have to love what you do, you have to love the players and students that you're dealing with. And I know I love what I do, even on the rough days. I wake up and I want to do the same exact thing, there's nothing else I want to do. But I know I'm definitely a flawed coach. This award definitely goes just as much to me, to my players, and to my assistant coach, Grant. They're the ones, these ladies, the ones who listen to me. I stay quiet.